Alright, so now you know what the problem is, and you know why we have to stand up against them. Here's how we're going to do it. You've heard of the elephant in the room, right? Well, it's this obvious thing that people choose to ignore. The elephant in the room, it's kind of like the tobacco problem in Ohio. It's everywhere, but still people are choosing to ignore it. So what if we made the elephant represent the problem that is being ignored? But what if we made the elephant impossible to ignore? With your help, that's exactly what we plan on doing. That an elephant is causing all these big problems around the state. Alright, here's what the elephant buzz building campaign will kind of look like. Let's say we got this guy Jake. He's your typical Ohio high school student, and he's friends with Brian. Brian is also a stand member and an undercover operative for the elephant buzz building campaign. Jake gets this email from his buddy Brian telling him to check out a YouTube link. Jake clicks the link, and bam, there's this video up about a bunch of smashed cars in a parking lot. And all these eyewitnesses are recounting that it was like some large animal that caused all this. Below the video, Jake notices a bunch of other comments and other video postings reporting similar occurrences throughout the state. And so a few days later, Jake gets on his Facebook and he finds a message from Brian. Jake follows the link and he discovers what appears to be evidence of an elephant that's running loose in Ohio. To Jake, this elephant thing, it's a little weird, but it's also really cool. So he decides to send an email to his friends. Brian responds with another YouTube video he's found. A day or two passes, and Jake's walking to school, and he sees this telephone flyer, and it completely blows him away. So Jake takes out his cell phone, and he takes a picture of the flyer, and he sends it to Brian. And he looks at the flyer, and he notices that there's a phone number attached to the bottom. So he takes it, and he's like, what the heck, I'll give it a call. So he calls up, and there's this recording of a guy who's searching for elephant sightings and clues to this, and he's even got a website. So at study hall, Jake takes a look at the website that he heard on the message. He finds all this kind of info on the elephant, even theories as to, how it's on the loose. Saturday rolls around and Jake's on the way to the mall with some friends, and he sees a familiar image. The next Monday at school, Jake sees a whole box full of these elephant t-shirts, and he grabs one in his size and he wears it to class. That night on the way home from soccer practice, Jake notices the defaced billboard, and it was originally a billboard for tar sauce, but now it's got a spray painted elephant on it. So he's going, what's going on? I'm seeing this elephant all over the place. So he wants some answers, and he goes back to the website. Now the site's got all these theories on the elephant and about how it may be symbolic of something bigger going on in Ohio. Jake's gonna find out about all of that soon, very soon. And if you want to learn your role in this grand buzz building exercise, you can go to the mission section of this website. And yeah, that's all I got. So this is going to be awesome, but remember, don't ruin it for your friends. Keep this site a secret, and I guarantee this will be the coolest thing we have ever done.